Yes,
All right,
you
we
are.
just want to recap here our game of the week in case you missed it earlier. Quanah visiting Wellington, a battle of two really good 1A teams so far this year. Quanah trying to give Wellington their first loss, but a couple of early turnovers really hurt the Indians in this one. If you want the play-by-play on this one, just watch our first set. We had this game for you earlier, but we do want to tell you again, just in case, Wellington, your winner, 44-26 over the Indians of Quanah. All right, Vega and Booker as we continue through 1A. We'll pick this one up in the third quarter. It's 20-8 right now, and Booker's Hunter Lyle, a long pass to Drew Hinden.
If you didn't know Lyle before, you will after these highlights.
Kyle Prinnan out of bounds. I think this one is Hunter Lyle to Jared Reagan. Lyle again, this time keeps it himself up the field for a big gain. Nice job there. Still third quarter, still same score. Booker leading it 26-8. Hunter Lyle to Damian De Santiago for the touchdown. On the extra point attempt, Hunter Lyle can't find anybody, and the Vega defense brings him down, so no good there, but Booker gets the win and continues their success this year. 39-15, your final.
Let's go to Groover. Just down the road from Booker, but not this time because they were in Panhandle. But that's beside the point. First quarter, Carson Williams with a nice catch and spin gets his way over the goal line into the end zone, 14-0 Greyhounds. Then Anthony Cruz takes the pitch for a short gain. The Greyhounds getting it done on the ground. Then later in the first, Tracy Bradley with a nice catch, and he walks into the end zone untouched. 21-0 Groover. Groover scored on their first 3 possessions, and they wouldn't slow down. 40-7, the Greyhounds over the Fighting Irish. Wheeler, Claude, we thought about him as game of the week. It was close, but
we would have been a good one.
It would have been a real good one. This one did not let us down. Let's go first quarter. Seth Starkey to Zach Johnson. We've seen that hookup. Then later in the first, Wheeler with the football. Cody Clark, big gain, round the right side, physical running by Clark, 7-0. Later in the first, Wheeler hands off to running back Andrew Coomer, and he punches it in. 7-0 your score now, excuse me. Then in the second, Claude, Starkey looking for Johnson. And we talk about hookups all the time, Jacob. Why not Starkey to Johnson? These two are good. A huge game. Look at Johnson get down the field. Thought he was going to get it in. Touchdown saving tackle by number 24 there. Nice play. Wheeler gets your victory in double overtime, 34-32 over the Mustangs.
Let's go to Rawls in Bovina. In Bovina, the Mustangs looking for a big win. And we'll start you with Oscar Jasso. This is the opening kick of the second half. And Jasso's going to get the Bovina offense in good field position, takes this one up to the 50-yard line before he's brought down from behind. More Bovina, Stefan Knoll, a run. Just 3-yard run, but
no big deal.
Nice little run on the play. Still third quarter, still 12-0. Bovina's Logan Kilpatrick with a nice run. No run, no gain on the play, I should say. Abel Rocha, there's a gain on this play to Christian Antillion for 17 yards. 26-0 though. Rawls gets the road win in Bovina. Seagraves, Farwell, making the long trip. This was a part of our hardest run of the day, Matt. Nice job by our photographer, Jordan Reagan, for getting these games for us.
the man.
First quarter, no score. Colin Christian to J.J. Herrera. Fumble. Seagraves recovers it. Not good early. Seagraves gets it back. Nick Bueno. The Farwell defense trying to pick up the offense. Lane Riley bringing him down. Oh, the ball gets out of bounds. No fumble recovery there, but a nice defensive play. Farwell does get it back eventually. Colin Christian. And that one doesn't work. The Seagraves defense coming up again, big. And this was a battle of defense early on, Matt. Colin Christian, short gain on this play. Can't get anything going. There was some action after we had to leave this game, and Farwell gets the win, 27-13 over Seagraves. Another score for you, San Jacinto and Calvary Academy we'll get in just a minute. Let's move on to Miami and Groom, Matt, the 6-man matchup of the week possibly, but there were a couple good ones.
And there was a couple points scored. Jared Roberts of Miami would score a bunch of them. Getting it done on the ground around the right side. No one could catch him into the end zone. And he's doing it in pink. Only real men wear pink, Jacob.
That's right.
And then Braden Robertson looking for Roberts. This time, he gets it done catching the football.
I may or may not have pink underwear on right now.
I don't even want to know that.
All right.
I don't know if they want to know that either. It's 14-0 Miami. Trenton Fields tosses to Kyler Barkley. A nice game for the Tigers. Look at Barkley finishing that run. Usually I have a pink tie. I don't know why I didn't think to wear it today. It's all right, we got a whole month. We got a whole month. And then Barkley to Trenton Fields for a big gain. A lot of points scored. We weren't lying to you.
What a game.
Check out the score.
What a game.
Check out the score. 70-64. The Warriors over the Tigers, and the Tigers had been so good all year, but we expect them to bounce back.
2 6-man powers. And then Follett Valley, Matt, 2 6-man powers again.
This one didn't disappoint. We'll have a fun score for you at the end of this one. Cameron Buchanan to Gustavo Alanis for a touchdown. Look at Gustavo go.
Gustavo.
I just wanted to say his name again. 6-0 Valley. Then Follett's Dakota Woods. You know, when you think 70 yards, you don't think it's that long. Wait till you have to run it in full pads and a couple people chasing after you. Look at Woods. Look at him go. Gets pulled out on the sidelines. Then Woods for Nikolai Maxwell. He can't just run, he can throw it too, and Maxwell puts it into the end zone. Follett up 8-6 at that point, but it would be Valley who would get your victory in this one. A lot of points scored after we left. 74-64. The Valley Patriots get it done over the Follett Panthers. Plainview Christian and Headley. This one also a shootout. Third quarter, 24-16 Headley when we got there. Brian Evans dropping back, looking for a receiver, but he finds David Landtroop. Landtroop with some good defense. And he's trying to go all the way, but he gets dragged down. Apparently Landtroop is not just a defender. He can play quarterback too, and he can do it with pink socks on. He gets hit, but finds Connor Smith for a long touchdown. I bet Smith had some pink on as well. 24-22, Headley, extra point, no good. Later in the third, Landtroop looking for Tanner Morton. Landtroop looking like Drew Brees out there. 28-24, Plainview Christian, extra point, no good. Then later in the third, same score, Colton Kingston with some hard-fought yards on the ground. That was not a fumble. Then Kingston with a touchdown run. Oh, check out the spin move. Be on your Xbox controller. 30-28 Headley. They would go on to win by a final. Oh, excuse me. Plainview would go on to win by a final of 40-38. A shootout in this one, Jacob. A shootout.
How about Holy Cross and Silverton? And Matt, I'm going to let you take this one for me for just a second.
Let's do that. Holy Cross, Silverton, second quarter. 45-6 Silverton when we got there. The Owls already flying around. But Silverton's pass is picked off by Holy Cross's number 4, and he takes it back 70 yards. That ain't no joke. Then it's Holy Cross's number 4. Doing it on the ground. 10-yard pickup. Then number 11 for Holy Cross. He's going to take it on the ground. He's going to punch it into the end zone. Touchdown, but it wasn't enough. Silverton, your winners in this one, 59-14, a huge victory down there in the southeastern part of our Texas Panhandle.
How about Hart and O'Donnell as we pick this one up? O'Donnell's Michael Rivas going to be picked off by Isaiah Marquez, and it's a pick 6, Matt. 46-0 Hart in business. We're not done with Isaiah Marquez. The game every defender dreams of.
I'm going to give him Player of the Week. We don't have Player of the Week, but I'm going to call him Player of the Week.
O'Donnell's Sterling Wilkie to Gary Pena, who fumbles, and Marquez with
Johnny on the spot.
Scoop and score. And Hart goes on to win in decided fashion. 63-0 is your final there.
Nazareth, Meadow, the Swifts still trying to adjust to that 6-man game. Meadow's Brandon Flores finds Zach England, and he gets into the end zone for a touchdown right at the photographer. 8-0 Meadow. Then Naz's Logan Robb looking for Keenan Albrock. I think he's got a relative on this show. Big first down. Then Josh Dawson would punch it in on the ground. Touchdown. 8-6 Meadow. But this is the dagger. This is what would really swing things. An 81-yard, I say it again, 81-yard touchdown run by Andrew Flores. 16-6 Meadow. They wouldn't slow down after that as Nazareth continues to struggle in 6-man, 68-34.
How about some more scores for you, Matt? Happy in Motley County in action tonight, and Motley County with a tough win over the Cowboys 34-14. McLean and Higgins 23-6. Now that's a defensive battle in six-man. Big win for McLean. Ira Paducah, not a defensive battle. Ira, your winner, 56-6 over the Dragons. And Matt, as we are running a little long here, let's quickly get to break. We'll come back. Game play of the week, hit of the week, battle of the bands between Randall and Borger, and some more scores to get to in New Mexico and Oklahoma. Busy night ahead. We'll be right back on the wrap-up.